What are some formal ways to tell someone that they can't do something? Hi, welcome to Jen's Jyugyou. My name is Jen, and today I'm going to teach you 5 ways to tell someone that they can't do something. 5 formal ways to tell someone you can't do that. The 5 expressions for today's lesson are prohibited, forbidden, banned, not allowed, and free. These 5 expressions all have the exact same meaning and are formal ways to tell someone they cannot do something. You could make simple sentences by just saying, smoking is banned, smoking is prohibited, smoking is forbidden, smoking is not allowed, this area is smoke-free. However, I want to take a look at how we can use these expressions in other ways as well. First, let's take a look at prohibited. When we use the word prohibited, after we need to use the preposition from. Prohibited from, and then we need to use a gerund. A gerund is a verb with ing. For example, you are prohibited from smoking here. Smoking is the gerund, prohibited from smoking. Cars are prohibited from parking on the grass. At this company, employees are prohibited from dating their coworkers. Visitors are prohibited from entering unauthorized areas without permission. Next, let's take a look at forbidden. When we use forbidden, afterwards we need to use to plus a base verb. For example, you are forbidden to smoke in this area. It is forbidden to fish in this lake. In Ontario, people under 19 are forbidden to buy alcohol. As a punishment, the child was forbidden to play video games for a week. Now, let's take a look at banned. There are 2 ways that we can use banned in English to express the fact that someone can't do something. The first way is using banned plus from plus a gerund. For example, you are banned from smoking in this area. After the accident, he was banned from driving for a year. Children are banned from gambling at casinos. He was banned from seeing his ex-wife due to the restraining order. It's also very common to use banned from plus a place to express the fact that a person is not allowed to go to that place. They cannot go to that place. After being caught shoplifting, he was banned from the mall for life. Due to her violent behavior, she was expelled and banned from the school. He was deported and banned from Australia forever. Now, let's take a look at not allowed. We can use not allowed to express the fact that you can't do something. We use not allowed plus to plus a base verb. For example, you are not allowed to smoke here. In Toronto, people are not allowed to drink alcohol in the park. Students are not allowed to chew gum in class. The father told his daughter that she is not allowed to date until she's 16 years old. Now, let's take a look at the most difficult expression to understand from the 5 expressions today. It is free, but specifically we put a noun in front of the word free to express the fact that whatever that noun is not allowed in this place. You cannot do whatever this noun is. You cannot have this noun in the area. For example, there are many signs all over different places in Toronto that say this is a smoke-free area. So smoke is the noun, it is smoke-free. What this means is not that you can have some free cigarettes. It means that the area needs to be free from smoke. Smoking is not allowed. You can't smoke there because it's a smoke-free area. Sometimes you see this expression in things like tax-free shopping. It means there is no tax. Or if you're buying cosmetics, they might say cruelty-free products, meaning the animals were not treated in any bad way or there was no animal testing done to create this product. So this is the same idea. It's using the noun free to express the fact that it is without this noun. So if a sign says smoke free, it means you cannot smoke. Another sign that's really popular these days is scent free. Scent free means you cannot wear any perfume or cologne in the area because a lot of people have breathing difficulties and allergies to perfume or cologne. So theaters, for example, schools, offices, many of them are now scent free. You cannot wear scents. Many schools these days are peanut free because lots of kids have very serious allergies to peanuts. So the school is peanut free, meaning the students and staff at that school are not allowed, they cannot bring peanuts or peanut butter products to the school. So today, you have looked at 5 formal ways to tell someone that they cannot do something. You are prohibited from, you are forbidden to, you are banned from, you're not allowed to, and it's blah blah free. Hopefully you can now use these expressions accurately in your English and understand that they are formal ways of telling you that you can't do something. And now it's time for question of the day. Today's question is, in the comments below, please tell me about some rules or laws that are in your country. But tell me about these rules or laws using expressions from today's lesson. For example, smoking in restaurants is prohibited in most of Canada, for example. Tell me about rules and laws in your country in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this lesson. If you found it useful, please subscribe to Jen's Jyugyou and give this video a thumbs up. Good luck with your English studies. See you in the next lesson.